was thinking about what to do for the reading this evening, and because we're going to be in James 2 tonight, talking about faith and works, what came to mind was Matthew 11. So if you have your Bible, you can open it. This is just a short reading in Matthew 11, starting in verse 28. Matthew 11, verse 28, Jesus says this. He says, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." The context there, a lot of times when we read that, you might scroll through Facebook or Instagram and you'll see somebody saying, "Oh, I've worked really hard this week. I had triple shifts at the nail salon, and then I had to work quadruple shifts at the Twinkie factory, and I am just burdened and overloaded. And I can't wait to get the weekend off. And I'm just thinking of Jesus because he's going to give me rest." Or I'm labored and I'm tired. It's not talking about that, though. That's not the kind of tired or labor or anything that this passage is speaking about. It's talking about those who are troubled by their sin. Those who are weary of trying to earn salvation through works. Those who are weary of trying to live the perfect life and live up to some kind of standard that we never can live up to. That's the kind of stuff it's talking about. What he's saying is that there's no need to work or labor to earn your salvation. There's no need to do that. "Come, all ye who are weary and heavy laden." Jesus does the work. That's why he says that, "Come to me, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. My yoke is easy, my burden is light." It's Jesus who saves it. He's the one. So when you finally realize that, you take the yoke of works-based salvation off your shoulders, and you go, "Oh," because it's such a heavy load, isn't it? And many of us, I know I grew up with that I believed I had to earn my way, that Jesus was part of it, that I had to have faith in him, but that kind of just was the first step. But having faith in him was just getting through the gate. Now it's up to me to work hard and do good and do enough good and do more good than bad. And if I do that, maybe he'll let me into heaven. That's works-based salvation. That is not the gospel. The gospel is that it's not about our work. It's about the work of Christ and our faith in him and in his work. And what's wonderful about that, what gives us rest and peace knowing that, is that now, instead of me putting my effort and my labor into attaining salvation, now my labor is instead put in or focused in service of the one who has given me salvation. Totally different. Totally different. Now I have so much more energy, don't I? I don't have to sit there and it just focuses like a laser beam your life, because now you're not worried about earning your salvation. Christ earned your salvation for you. It's his work and our faith in his work that saves us. Now that allows us, instead of focusing on our salvation, instead of that, focusing on our salvation by works, we focus on Jesus, whose work has given us salvation. Oh, what a difference. What a difference. It's his work and his labor that saved us. So now we labor for him because we are already saved. As we do that, as we think of that this morning and as we worship, may our prayer be that God draws us nearer to his side.